MLB The Show's coverage of Major League Baseball is on the air. Coming up, we've got a good matchup in store between the Baltimore Orioles and the Milwaukee Brewers. Stay tuned for Brewers baseball. Next. Pete Youkilis, a right-hander from the Keystone State, gets the ball as the starter in this one. Dan Plesac, what's the word on him?
Hey, it's hard to have all 4 of your pitches on, but I think if this guy can have 2 or 3 of his 4 pitches and have command of them, he's going to have a really good game.
Ready now is John Lowe. He will lead this one off today.
Leading off the afternoon for Baltimore, the left fielder, number 38.
First pitch on its way. Fastball taken, but that gets the zone for a strike.
First pitch, 4 o'clock.
The 0-1 pitch. And here's a curveball in the dirt that time for a ball. 1-1. Can't complain a bit about the weather here. 75 degrees our temperature at first pitch. One and two now as that one's fouled off. Fastball swung on and missed, and the leadoff man is gone on strikes to start the afternoon. Good job of making him chase a pitch for the strikeout there.
Yeah, Matt, that's the advantage of getting ahead in the count. You can really force hitters to expand their zone and protect. And when they're in that mode, getting them to go after a pitch they can't do much with becomes a lot easier.
At the plate, Rich Dowell, as he'll try to hold back on the swing, but he went around for the first strike. He's ready. Here's the 0-1.
1-1.
That's a real nice location with that fastball up and in on the hands. Hard to do much with that because a hitter really can't extend his arms very easily.
Here comes the 1-2. Line to left. And that's into the outfield for a 1-out base hit.
No mistake what he was sitting on. Fastball middle of the plate, kept his hands back, stayed through the baseball, and delivers a hard hit line drive.
Standing in now, Eddie Murray, as the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike one. Man at first for him following the 1-out single. Boy, that's just about in the catcher's glove there. It's 0-2. And there are the umpires working this one. Calling balls and strikes is Mr. Patrick Johnson.
You know, D-Roll, Patty Johnson, decent strike zone, but isn't always super consistent. I think that's one of the things that irritates players and pitchers.
Yeah, you're going to see a few glares, not only from the offensive guys, but maybe the guy on the mound as well. He needs to be a little bit more consistent.
And he struck him out. Ready now for Baltimore, Cal Ripken. He takes his first cuts in this one with a man at first and 2 away. He comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. He swings, and it's a line drive to left center. And that's into the gap and should be extra bases. Dowell isn't stopping. Here he comes to the plate. The tag, and he is out at the plate. So much for our first run of the ball game. Orioles lead 1. Now it's the Brew Crew's turn in a scoreless ball game. Scott McGregor, the southpaw out of the Golden State, gets the call here. What's your take on him, Dan?
This guy has 3 pitches that he brings into his mix. And if he has all of them working, he has a chance to be really solid. A good pitcher, but he needs command of all 3 of his pitches.
Now at the plate, here is Robin Yount. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first. Singleton is right there, 1 down. And with that, time to take a glance at the starting 9 for these Brewers. Mark, what's your take on him against one of the best starters in the game?
Well, Matty, you take a look at this lineup filled with young bloods. Just young guys, hungry, aggressive, trying to do damage and move traffic to both gaps. Line-to-line power up and down this lineup. Should be interesting to see if this pitcher uses their aggressiveness against them.
Hit Weekly back to the mound. And quickly, there are 2 away.
Batting third, the third baseman, Paul.
Next for Milwaukee, Paul Molitor. No one aboard for him, and 2 gone here in the first. Now here's the pitch. Swing and a line drive. And that'll get down for a 2-out single.
Hey, there's a nice knock by the 3-hole hitter. I know there's 2 outs, but they always say with your man coming up, the number 4-hole monster, as soon as he steps in the batter's box, there's a runner in scoring position.
Stepping in now, Cecil Cooper, as he'll go after the first pitch and bounce it into foul territory. He takes his first cuts in this one with a man at first and 2 away. Now a throw over, and the runner will get back standing. Oh and 1, here it comes. Well hit, deep down the right field line. And that's going to wind up hooking just a bit foul, so a missed opportunity there.
His heart sank right there when that ball met the bat, but just had him out front just enough to give him another shot at potentially putting him away.
And that is down, as that could be 2 bases. This will kick up against the wall now. And the run will score as the Brewers are off to an early 1-0 lead.
That's why you have to close the door when you can. They had 2 outs, but the 3-hole hitter rips a single, bringing the cleanup man to the plate, and he does what he's paid to do, cash in an RBI opportunity with a well-hit double.
At the plate now, Gordon Thomas. Now a ball hit in the air to straightaway left. This is carrying well. Out of here. It's a 2-run shot to straightaway left, and the Brewers have now taken a 3-0 lead.
That's how the manager drew it up right there. Hold the visiting team scoreless and then grab a huge home run in the first.
Into the box, Mark Broussard. The swing and hit a pop to the right side of the infield. Dowell will put this one away, and the side is retired. But they strike for 3 in the inning. 2 on this 2-run home run. We'll head to the top of the second. It's now 3-0 Milwaukee.
My enemies feel like I got hundreds of them. No love for me. Y'all ain't in the streets. Y'all just in the
Singleton.
And stepping in, Ken Singleton, as it'll be 5, 6, and 7 due up to kick off the second inning.
Hey, Matty, they need to get some offense going in this one. Getting a run back in this inning, give them a little bit of confidence that they can keep up in this game.
Ready to deal. Here comes the first pitch. As he'll take a tough pitch on the outside part of the plate for strike one.
Love the early lead, but this game is far from over. Got to stay on top of what you're trying to do out there and execute pitches.
Breaking ball below the zone. That's ball one.
Hey, that backdoor breaking ball just missed. He had a chance to run it to 0-2.
It's 1-2.
Hey, I still believe in my heart the best pitch is a well-executed fastball down and away, and that's exactly what that is. He swings at that. That's off the end of the bat. That's not hard contact at all, and that's an easy out for the defense.
Got him to go down swinging there. Ken Singleton is retired to kick off the inning. In now for the O's, Jim Dwyer. First offering on its way. In there at the knees, strike one. Into the windup, here comes the 0-1.
1 ball, 1 strike.
A ball and 2 strikes now.
I think it's safe to say he wasn't ready for the fastball.
Wow, was he behind that fastball? Great job on the mound using the curveball to set up the heater.
And they could go either way now, I suppose.
Bases are empty, 1 man out. A swing and a miss. He offered it a ball way outside the strike zone for out number 2.
Wow, that's the case right there where a pitcher knows this guy's up there and he's in swing mode. That pitch wasn't even close to the strike zone, and he still swung at it.
So now to the plate, Rick Dempsey, as he'll take a look at a curveball that drops in there on the outer half. It's strike one. Trying to avoid becoming the 3rd strikeout victim of the inning here. And that misses 1-1.
That one looked like it could easily have gone the other way. There's a big difference between 0-2 and 1-1, but now this next pitch probably becomes the biggest of the at-bat.
Here it comes.
No, that's cold.
And a big swing and a miss here, 2 strikes.
He's 1 pitch away from striking out the side, but even more than that, to throw a donut up after your offense put up some runs, I can't tell you what that means to the boys in the dugout.
2-2 pitch is fouled away. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. And it's fouled away. Here now the 2-2. Hit back toward the mound. And that finds its way through for a base hit.
Boy, just when you're looking for one of those shutdown innings, you get 2 quick outs, D-roll, then you give up a 2-out base hit to extend the inning.
Yeah, you show me a big league ball player that's going to give away an AB, no chance. Everybody's in there grinding every at-bat, every plate appearance. Nice job, maybe a little 2-out lightning starting.
1 ball, no strikes the count. Dempsey leads off first with a pair of outs in the inning. Tried to get the arms extended, but he couldn't. 1-1.
Hey, make no mistake about it, this lineup's going to have to get going and get a little bit more aggressive. This guy's pounding the zone.
But closing ground fast is the center fielder as he takes it in, and that ends the inning. 1 left for the Orioles. They trail in this one 3-0. Last half of the second set to go, and next will be the power-hitting catcher, Ted Simmons. Here's the first pitch. Hit out towards second. Scooped up. And that's out number 1.
Okay, here's how the Birds line up today on defense. And the average big league shortstop can make every play, but can they make the highlight reel play? In order to do that, you got to be able to put your back foot in the ground and absolutely unload from that 5.5 hole if you're playing shortstop. And that's what this guy does. He brings a different element to the game. He has got an absolute hand cannon.
And that'll find its way into right field for a 1-out single. They've gotten their hits in deep counts. They've gotten their hits in early counts. This has been a real onslaught.
Yeah, you can look at it one of two ways, Matty. Either they have a ton of respect for the man on the mound and they are just going to ambush tactics and it seems to work for them, or you can look at it the other way. They're just getting lucky.
In now, Pete Euclid. Now a flare out toward right center. Here comes the right fielder. He gets there and makes the play for the second out of the inning.
Now batting, shortstop, Robin.
Now back to the top of the Milwaukee order, digging in, Robin Yount. 0 for 1 here in the early going. From the stretch, here's the pitch. As he'll fall behind here as he goes after a fastball that might have been out of the zone. It's strike 1, using the slide step to try to control the running game.
Yeah, that's a good way of trying to control the running game, Matt. The problem with it, though, it has a tendency to throw your command off because you're worrying about that runner on base.
Liner towards second, but right there is the second baseman, and that will retire the side. Brewers strand 1, but they're on top by a count of 3-0. Leading off the inning, it'll be Scott McGregor, and they could use a spark from him here. Ready to deal. Here comes the first pitch. Weak grounder down the first baseline. Throw to first in time, and the leadoff man is gone to start the third. So next to bat will be John Lowe. He went down on strikes in his last at-bat.
Yeah, and kind of shocked he got blown away with a fastball. You could tell he was late on that one. And we'll see if he tries to cheat to something this AB.
Curveball fooled him there as he's way out in front.
I love everything this pitcher's got working right now. He's got presence. He's got great body language on the mound. He's got fastball command and a nice early feel for his off-speed stuff.
Strike 2. Lowe tends to have more success against right-handed pitching like this than he does against southpaws. Could be a comfort thing. Maybe he just picks up the ball a little better, but that's the book on him at this point. This is hit the other way out toward left field, and he will make the play out there, and there are 2 away now.
Now batting, second baseman, Rich Dowell.
Next to stand in is Rich Dowell. He singled in his first AB. Here's the pitch. Rolled slowly down the first baseline. Throw in time, and the side is retired. 3 up, 3 down for the Orioles. Still down 3-0. Digging in now for the Brewers, Charlie Moore. He bounced out last time up. First pitch of the AB on its way. Lofted in the air out toward right center. Long run for the center fielder. He makes the catch. A great effort to get there and record the first out of the inning.
The third baseman, number 4, Paul Molitor.
Next, it'll be Paul Molitor. He collected a base hit his first time up. Now here it comes. and that's by him. It's 0-1.
0-1's the count.
Hey, usually the second time through the order, you start seeing an incorporation of some more off-speed stuff. But this guy's locating and feeling really good about his fastball. 2 back-to-back.
And that finds the outfield grass for a base hit.
Hey, just a nice piece of hitting right there. He's able to keep his hands inside that ball, stay square as long as possible, and feed it into the opposite field for a base hit.
Into the box now, Cecil Cooper. And they pitch out here, but nothing's going on. Don Money will come on now to replace him as he's into pinch run following the injury. And that one yanked just foul. Money stands at first with 1 out. Fouled off again, and now he's in a 1-2 hole. Hoping to send him packing. Pitch on its way. Base hit into right center. He'll hold at second, and there are 2 aboard now. Stepping in now, Gordon Thomas, as he swings and lifts it in the air out to shallow right field. And that's going to fall for a base hit. And they will hold that runner over at third as he'll move up only 90 feet, but the bases are loaded with 1 away. So now time will be called as we're going to get a visit from the pitching coach here as he'll hope to settle his guy down. To the plate now, Mark Broussard. Oh, this ball's hit hard to center field. And this is going to wind up as big trouble as this is down for extra bases. It's cut off, so all 3 runners are in to score.
You know who's the happiest man in the building right now? His starting pitcher. He's got a big old smile on his face. He knows he has a 6-run lead here in the early going to work with. You can't let that take away your edge, though.
Now here comes the Oriole manager up out of the dugout on his way to the mound. And he's going to make a move as that's going to be all for his starter this afternoon. So he'll depart early here this afternoon, and you have to figure he will not be thrilled with his performance in this one. Dennis Martinez is going to come on to pitch here, and in just the 3rd inning, you have to think he'll be asked to eat some innings. Standing in now, Ted Simmons, as he pops the first pitch foul behind the plate. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. Set to deliver the 0-1. Swing and a liner. But this will hang up just long enough to be run down in shallow left for a tough second out. Next, it'll be Jim Gant, runner in scoring position with 2 gone. First pitch of the AB now. He swings and sends it in the air out to left center. Lowe will reach out with 1 hand to make the catch on the move, and that ends the inning. So 3 runs on 4 hits, no errors, and a man left on. 3 innings complete. It's the Brewers 6 and the Orioles nothing. Don Money is going to go ahead and stay in the ballgame and play third now. So now here is Eddie Murray, and D-Row down 6 already in the early part of this ball game. What's the mentality for them as they try to work their way back?
You know what, Matty? This is where you take some prideful ABs. I've been down 6 before, and I've come back from even further down than that in some big ball games. You have to find a way to just relax and start piecing some good ABs back to back.
Fouled away. And here's a curveball in the dirt that time for a ball. 1-1. 2 balls and a strike to the Orioles first baseman. To 2-2 now.
2-2.
And he takes strike 3 called on the fastball. 1 gone. So here's the cleanup hitter, Cal Ripken. He singled first time up. The pitch. Breaking ball called just a bit low. No runs, 3 hits, and no errors for the Orioles so far. Hit sharply on the ground. And a sliding try there at third, but it skips by him, a base hit.
Singleton.
Hey guys, he's not known for being a singles hitter right here, but that's his 2nd knock of the game.
And I'm sure he'll take him, but the guys on the other side of the scorecard might be thinking we really avoided a worse fate. Into the box, Ken Singleton, as he will take strike 1 on the fastball here. No balls and a strike.
One of the biggest factors on how long you're going to go with a start is how many first pitch strikes you throw. 80% usually means you're going to have a pretty good day, and that's on the menu so far.
1 ball, 1 strike to count. Ripken, the runner at first with 1 gone in the inning. Now here's a swing, and this is hit well down the line in right. This ball has a chance, and it is gone. A home run. So a 2-run homer down the line in right field as the lead is cut to 4. It's 6-2 now.
One of the best qualities of this pitcher is keeping the ball in the ballpark. He's not an easy guy to get the ball up in the air again, so he's going to have to regroup a little bit here. He's not used to giving up home runs.
Here's he'll look at a fastball in there on the outer half. It's 0-1. He's 0 for 1 thus far. Breaking pitch, and this bounces in front of the catcher. Still only 1 out in the inning. Here's another one that's drilled. This one to left. That one's out of here. Back-to-back home runs. A solo shot here to left, and with that, it's now a 6-3 ball game.
Another excellent swing right there. That's multiple home runs in the same inning. Watch yourself. You're missing over the heart of the plate.
So now to the plate, Rick Dempsey. High fly ball out to straightaway center. Thomas is there now, and he has it. 2 gone.
Now batting, third baseman, Todd Cruz.
Next to dig in, Todd Cruz. First pitch of the AB on its way.
Ball, that's off the plate.
The 1-0 home.
Ball 2.
He may be down 2-0 after those first 2 pitches in this AB, but those are pitches he can feel pretty good about. They did miss by a whole lot, so it's not like he's all over the place.
The 2-1 home. Waves and misses for strike number 2. And he strikes him out here, so he's able to stop the bleeding a bit as this side is retired. So 2 home runs in the inning lead to 3 runs on the scoreboard. To the bottom of inning number 4 we go. It's the Brewers 6 and the Orioles 3. So now the Brewers pitcher, Pete Youkilis, flew out last time up. Here's the first pitch to him. Hit down the third baseline. And the throw pulls the first baseman off the bag, and he's safe at first.
You know, D-Row, it's not very often that pitchers are able to get some base hits. Even though that's an infield knock, he'll take that every day of the week.
Are you kidding me? From a defensive standpoint, this is rock bottom. I mean, the pitcher is beating out infield singles. What else is next?
This one's blooped out toward right center field. Dwyer has the best view of this one, so he'll take it for the first out.
The left fielder, number 22.
And now here is Charlie Moore. He flew out in his last AB. Now the first pitch. Good deception on the slider there as he's way out in front.
Swing and a miss on a nasty slider right there. Always felt toughest pitch in the game. If you're a guy who liked to work the big part of the field, you were on that fastball middle away. Well, that slider looked like a heater for about 56 feet 6 inches.
The third baseman, number 7, Don Money.
Now to bat, Don Money. And now the first pitch. Down the third baseline. Throw onto the first baseman, Murray, and that retires the side. Milwaukee leaves 1 as they're unable to add to their 6-3 lead. Now to the plate, the pitcher, Dennis Martinez. And Dan, I'm sure the starter on the mound would like to hit the rewind button on that last inning.
Oh, no doubt about that, Mac. That was a really rocky frame, but clearly not enough to chase him from this game. We'll see if he's still shaking a bit or if he's able to put this behind him.
First pitch of the AB on its way. Into the windup, here comes the 0-1. And not much of an effort there as he'll look at strike 3 called, and on 3 pitches, he's your first out of the inning.
I think we're starting to see the frustration mount from this offense. It's been a pretty dominant performance on the mound, and these hitters have had no answer for anything he's throwing up there. That will wear on you if it lasts throughout most of the game like it has here.
At the plate, John Lowe, as he looks at a fastball that's in there for strike 1. He's hitless in his 2 at-bats so far. Curveball close, but it's 1-1. Maybe a little jumpy there as he swings through the fastball.
Hey, if this guy's able to execute that two-seamer down and away consistently, he's going to get a lot of swing and misses. He's going to get a lot of weak contact. He might even get a few knots on some people's shins.
1 out, nobody on. High in the air out to center field. Thomas is there, 2 gone.
Now batting, second baseman, Rich Dowell.
Next to hit is Rich Dowell, a hit in 2 tries so far. First pitch of the AB now.
Nope.
This could be a huge win for the guy on the mound if he's able to get out of this inning 1, 2, 3 and start fresh next inning with the middle of the order.
2 out, nobody on. 1-0 pitch is a curveball. That looked good from here, but it's 2-0.
Boy, you don't see that very often out of a rookie. That's a 2-0 count, and both of those pitches were really close. This guy has a pretty good eye.
The 2-1 home is laid off of for ball number 3.
If I'm in the box right now, I'm coming unglued. He is going to throw something over the heart of the plate.
Can't keep that one fair, and now the count's full. Tough curveball that time, but he's able to make a little contact to keep this at-bat going. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. He loses him on ball 4.
Looked like he might have gotten squeezed a little bit right there, and you know he's talking to himself in his head about it. That kind of stuff goes both ways, though. Hitters get their fair share of crummy calls going against them, too.
Now time is called here as we'll get a trip to the mound. At the plate now, Eddie Murray. And he puts it on the ground to second. That's through, and he's got his first base hit. He's 1 for 3.
Hey, they say in this game you better have a short memory. Well, that's obviously the case with this batter. He came into that third at bat after getting his ticket punched twice and was able to get a single.
Stepping in now, Cal Ripken. As he pops the first pitch foul behind the plate. 2 hits and 2 trips for him thus far. Another one fouled off, and he's quickly behind 0-2. Dowell on second. Murray on at first with 2 down. A ball and 2 strikes to the Orioles shortstop.
That's a great take right there. You knew the pitcher was going to try and expand the zone. 0-2 in a big spot, and he was able to spit on that one. Hopefully get something in the heart of the plate this pitch.
Here comes the 1-2.
When a pitcher puts you in the proverbial rocking chair like he's doing right now, you have to take a deep breath. You can't start trying to guess along with him. Trust your fundamentals and stay on that fastball.
Again, a 1-2. Little tardy on that swing as it's well wide of first. Good battle here. This will be the 7th pitch coming up. Another one sent foul. Another 1-2 delivery. Popped him up. Money has room in foul territory, and that retires the side. Orioles strand a couple. Can't cut into that 6-3 deficit. Set now for the bottom of the 5th, and next to bat will be the first baseman, Cecil Cooper. The pitch. As he'll go after a hard sinker that time and falls behind 0-1. Looks like a lefty and a right-hander throwing in the Baltimore bullpen. The 0-1. He takes it to the opposite field, high and deep to left. And it's gone as they add still another. A solo shot here to left as it is now 7-3.
Hey, listen, there's an old adage in baseball that solo home runs won't kill you. This is one of the top hitters in that lineup. So a home run, a solo home run right here, is not the end of the world.
Now
standing in now, Gordon Thomas. A dive, and oh, he can't hang on.
Loud noises right here, fellas. Hey, he's going to have to mix it up a little bit more because they are on his stuff.
Into the box, Mark Broussard as he connects on the first pitch with a fly ball to center. Singleton comes on now, and he has it one down.
Now batting, catcher, Ted Simmons.
And now in the box, Ted Simmons as he'll dig into the left-handed batter's box. First pitch on its way. Now here's one hit in the air to the right side, and this is going to be a foul ball. 7 runs, 11 hits, and no errors on the Milwaukee line score so far. That's over, but low. It's a ball and a strike. Runner goes for second. High fly ball out to straightaway center. And this is going to wind up as extra bases again as the Brewers just keep rolling. And they'll have runners at second and third following the one-out double.
And I think that may have been a situation where the runner on first was waiting to see if the ball was going to get down or not. If there were 2 outs, he most likely scores there. Instead, he has to hold at third. Can't really fault him for that, though.
Into the box now, Jim Gant. And on the first pitch, he grounds foul. He's 1 for 2 in this one. Down the first baseline. He's got it, and he'll step on first himself for the out.
Probably wanted more out of that at bat with runners in scoring position, but at least he does the job and brings one home. Maybe the next guy can pick up the runner at third now.
So here now's the pitcher, Pete Youkilis, and a chance now to increase his lead if he can deliver something here with 2 gone. Ben Ogle will get the call here as he'll hit for the pitcher. And now the first pitch. Simmons at third with 2 away. And it's quickly 0-2. Nothing in 2 count, and the pitch. Swing and a miss as the slider sets him down for the final out of the inning. So it's 2 runs on 3 hits, no errors, and a runner left on. We're through 5 here at the ballpark. Brewers lead it 8-3. Randy Litch takes over to start the 6th inning on the mound. Now it'll be Ken Singleton. He comes in 1 for 2 with that home run he hit earlier. First pitch coming. Here it is. The 0-1 pitch. Swung on, but it's pulled foul wide of third. Out in front of that one, but he stays alive and will do it again on 0-2. Into the windup and the pitch. Got him swinging in the dirt. The throw to first is in time, 1 down. Striding in is Jim Dwyer. First pitch on its way. Good fastball down around the knees there, taken for a strike.
He'll be fine coming out of the bullpen in this one if he can keep the ball around the knees like that.
And here's a curveball in the dirt that time for a ball. 1-1. Bases are empty, 1 man out. Yanked the slider across that time, laid off for a ball.
Big sweeping breaking ball right there. A good pitch, but if he wants to get him to swing at it, he'll have to bring it in a little bit closer to the strike zone.
Ready to deal. Here's the 2-1. And he jumps at a changeup, a swing and a miss. Swing and he pops him up. Here comes a left fielder, but this will land untouched. 1 out, nobody on. Good eye to lay off the knuckle curve that time, and he makes it a full count.
Well, you don't see it all that often, but this might be a good time for a 3-2 change. If he can locate it, it's nearly impossible to hit.
Into the windup, ready with the payoff pitch. Popped him up. Simmons has a play. He's got it, and there are 2 down now.
Dempsey.
Next, here is Rick Dempsey. Ready to deal. Here comes the first pitch. Two out, nobody on. A ball and a strike.
He obviously wanted that call in the corner, but if he continues to put the ball right there, he's going to get that call, and he's going to keep pitching as well as he is.
The 1-1 is taken for ball 2.
Hey, there's not a lot you can do with a slider breaking down and in unless you catch it way out front. I like the idea of taking it and making the pitcher bring you something a little more hittable.
Line toward right center. That gets down, and the inning continues.
Hey guys, that's the danger of falling behind in the show. You miss over the heart of the plate with count leverage, you're going to pay for it.
In now, Todd Cruz. All right, back to him on the mound. And he'll flip it onto first, and with it, that ends the inning. Orioles leave 1. Can't make any headway into an 8-3 deficit. Bottom of the inning now, and stepping up as the shortstop, Robin Yount.
For the Brewers, the shortstop, Robin Yount.
First pitch coming, here it is. As he lines it out to center. And that finds the outfield grass for a base hit. He's around first, heading for two. He hit the corner and tries for third. And he is into third with a leadoff triple.
Other than a home run, there aren't a whole lot of better ways to start an inning than a triple. Pretty good chance of at least getting one run in this inning now.
At the plate now, Charlie Moore, as he'll ground this one fouled off to the left side. He's hitless in 3 at-bats to this point. Off the plate, 1 ball, 1 strike. Yount, the runner at third with no outs. Can't keep the weight back, and he falls behind 1 and 2. Has a look, now the pitch. A swing and a drive sent out toward the gap. He leaps, but he can't get it. It's down for extra bases. And the runner scores from third as they extend their lead.
When it left the bat, I thought the outfielder had a beat on it. Gave it a heck of an effort, going high for it, but he just can't bring it down. The run came across to score, and he's safely at second, hoping his teammates can return the favor.
Number 54 is on, and he'll take over on the mound in relief.
Number 54.
So now to the plate, Don Money. Oh, what a stop on the slide. He goes to first. Wow.
Cooper.
Now a guy we've been marveling at all game, Cecil Cooper, and he needs just a triple for the cycle. So let's see if he can put one in the gap.
Yeah, Matt, and going back to that last at-bat when he hit the homer, that was a fastball that was...
There's a swing and a ball hit in the air, and a ball that he got every stitch of, as that one, without a doubt, is gone. So a 2-run homer down the line in right field, his second home run of the game, as they've widened this lead to 8 now. We're watching an impressive power display today. With that one, these two teams have now hit a combined 5 homers in this game.
Matty V, this is turning into Home Run Derby Part 2. D-Row, 5 bombs already in this one.
Yeah, there's a fight at the bat rack for both teams right here. A lot of missed locations right out over the heart of the plate, and neither side is missing.
Gordon Thomas comes on with 1 gone here as he looks at a called strike 1. Now here it comes. There's a swing and a high drive into left center field. Looking up is the center fielder. Still going back. Gone! Back-to-back homers. So a solo shot here to left center field. His second of the game as they've pushed this lead up to 9 now. Well, that's the 6th home run we've watched leave the yard in this one. Guys, what do you think's behind the hitting we've seen here today?
Yeah, Matty V, this is one of those six-pack kind of games, D-Row. 6 bombs already in this one.
Yeah, just missed execution. Bad pitching. There's going to be a lot of guys running some extra poles after this
right
one.
fielder.
Stepping in now, Mark Broussard. He swings and sends a bullet to right field. But this will hang just long enough for him to run it down in shallow right for the second out. So the next to bat will be Ted Simmons. He doubled his last time up.
Yeah, it's been an offensive explosion for him today. There's a fight at the bat rack. Everyone seems to be putting barrel on baseball in this lineup.
No balls and 1 strike. The windup and the 0-1. Four runs here in this half inning. Oh, right back to him on the mound. And he'll flip it onto first, and with it, that ends the inning. So 4 runs in the inning, and they come on the strength of the 2 big flies. 7th inning coming up. Milwaukee leads it 12-3. Gary Renicky is up off the bench as he'll pinch hit here to start inning number 7. First delivery to him. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. That's taken. Now it's 0-2. Renicky, 28 years old. This is his 6th season for him in the big leagues. Hit down the line at first. And this is going to find some real estate out there as he comes through off the bench with extra bases. And the Orioles are in business here. It's a leadoff double.
Now batting, left fielder, John Lowe.
Standing in now, John Lowe. He swings and hits it foul off to the right and out of play. He could really use a knock here. 0 for 3 in the game so far. The 0-1 on its way. Lifted down the line in left. And that's a fair ball. And now it'll kick around in the corner. And the runner scores from second as they chip into the deficit here. And this would have been just one heck of a play had he made it out there. But you see, he just couldn't get to that thing, and it winds up as an RBI double. To the plate now, Rich Dowell, swinging a line drive. That's in there, base hit. And they'll get it in quickly. It's first and third now with nobody out.
Hey guys, I understand it right there. The third base coach has got to hold them up. They're down by a lot of runs right now. No reason to risk getting a guy thrown out at home in this situation.
In now, Eddie Murray. As he'll take a look at a pitch too low, it's ball 1.
It's not easy to continue pounding the strike zone when you've given up 3 consecutive hits, but he has to trust that getting the ball down in the zone will get him an out.
Now the 1-0 is looked at for the first strike. Runners at the corners here, nobody out. And here's a slider for a called strike, and he's behind 1-2 now. With 2 strikes now and a runner at first, do you go for the strikeout or you're still looking for the double play ball?
Good time to try to put the ball down in the strike zone. You can either get a strikeout or a potential double play ball.
1-2, here it comes. Struck him out. Struck him out again, I should say. His third punch out of the game.
Boy, there's the perfect pitch right there. The straight changeup. He hadn't used it yet in this at-bat, and what does he do? He uses it, pulls the string, and gets the big strikeout.
At the plate, Cal Ripken, as the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike one. So far, 2 for 3 in this one. Oh, 1, here's the pitch. Good pitch there, had him a little out in front.
This is where, as a batter, you got to find a way to put something in the outfield. Get something elevated. I know you got to battle with 2 strikes and protect, but if anything is belt or above, you got to swing.
Ready on 0-2. Hit on the ground down the first baseline. A step on the bag for 1, but they'll only get 1 as he's in there at second.
Here's one that you don't see too often, right? Safe at second base, but out at first. Great hustle there from the runner going into second. Really showed off his speed.
Into the box now, Ken Singleton, as he'll go after the first pitch and bounce it into foul territory. A couple of RBIs for him already, and a chance for more here. Here's the 0-1. Swing, line, drive. That's going to be trouble. As he arrives at second without a play, as a run will score on the play as well.
Boy, this guy's having a great game here so far, D-Row. Home run earlier in the night, and that base hit right there drives in his 3rd run batted in of this game.
Yeah, you drive to the park every day hoping your rhythm and timing is on point with that pitcher's windup, and that's exactly been the case today. He not only mixed in that big bomb, but now he's got 3 ribbies to boot.
Jim Slayton will get the ball here as he looks to get the final out in the top of the 7th. So now to the plate, Jim Dwyer, as he'll take a look at a strike right down the middle. It's 0-1. Singleton stands at second with 2 gone. Slider, and that's in there for strike 2.
Boy, this is one of those ABs you like to hit the rewind button on. Put himself in a tough spot now, hitting with 2 strikes.
Here comes the 0-2 pitch. And he strikes him out here, so he's able to stop the bleeding a bit as this side is retired. So 3 runs on 4 hits, no errors, and a man left on. 7th inning stretch time here at the ballpark. Brewers are out in front, 12-6. Number 51 will take the ball now as the new pitcher. Last half of the 7th here, and set to go is the second baseman, Jim Gant. First pitch on the way. Line shot to first, and there's 1 away. Roy Howell will grab a bat and hit for the pitcher here. First pitch on its way. Right side, but it's well foul. A swinging strike, and now it's 0-2. Some action out in the bullpen. Couple of right-handers starting to loosen up. A swing, and he pulls it down the line and deep. And that ball will stay fair, and it's gone. A home run. A solo shot down the line in right, as this is now a 7-run ball game. Well, if you're just joining us, that's the 7th home run hit so far in this game. Really unbelievable stuff.
Damn, please, Adam, somebody please stop the bleeding. This pitching staff on both sides are getting absolutely embarrassed.
This is one of those days, D-Row, when you're sitting watching this game as a bullpen, you see this.
And a dive, but it rattles in and out of the glove.
Hey, they weren't going to keep this guy down for long. That's the ebbs and flows of a baseball season. Bottom line is, this guy has bat-to-ball skills. You knew he was going to get hot eventually.
Stepping in now, Charlie Moore, as he'll go after the first pitch and bounce it into foul territory. He's got 1 hit in 4 at-bats. Comes set with the 0-1. Fly ball right down the line in left. Oh, and a fine play there as he ranges back to put this one away. Not an easy play by any means, and there are 2 gone.
Number 7, Don Money.
Next up, Don Money grounded out in his last at-bat. Here's the first pitch, as he'll send a ground ball down to third. Throw on to the first baseman, Murray, and that retires the side. 1 scores in the inning, coming on this solo home run. We're through 7 this afternoon. Brewers lead it 13-6. Jamie East has been summoned from the bullpen, as he'll do so to start the 8th. So stepping in is Rick Dempsey. He'll have a new pitcher waiting for him as we begin their half of the 8th. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes.
That's a ball.
A fastball here as he'll take a look at ball 1-0.
Yeah, he has turned himself into a really nice ball player. I wouldn't put him on a superstar level, but you know what? They didn't miss with this pick either. You go into high rounds and you carve out a career the way this guy has, nice pick.
Here's a pop-up now, and there's out number 1. Up next, Todd Cruz. No hits in 3 tries so far. He's struck out once. First pitch on its way.
Yeah. 0-1.
Ready with the 0-1 pitch.
Ball in.
Bases are empty, one man out. In front of the changeup, and he can't keep it fair. 2 strikes on him now. Fly ball right down the line in left. Left fielder giving chase, and he makes the catch in the corner.
Now batting, number 51.
Dan Ford gets the call as a pinch hitter, and he'll get a chance with 2 out and the bases empty. Now the first pitch.
Hey! 0-1's the count.
Here's the pitch. Swing and a miss out in front of a changeup.
Hey, this is an amazing inning right here. Attacking the zone, keeping his defense invested. Chance to get off the field super quick.
Here's the 0-2. Turned on, but that's ripped foul down the third baseline. Swung on in the dirt, strike 3. The throw to first is in time, and the inning is over. Nothing doing here this half. Home half of the 8th, straight ahead. Milwaukee leads it 13-6. Tim Stoddard comes on to pitch now, hoping for better results than the other arms that they've run out there in this one. Now to the plate, here is Cecil Cooper. Great game for him so far. 4 hits, including a couple of home runs.
Yeah, he absolutely torched a fastball his last time up. Pretty much a no-doubter, so he's got to be feeling pretty confident right here.
First pitch fastball swung on and missed. 0-1. Down the first, and that is off the first base bag. And they'll recover and get an out on the play. My goodness.
Well, if you're going to bobble a ball, you have to hope it's when a guy is lumbering down the base pass. He's no speedster, so that was a good job to stay calm and make the recovery throw.
Stepping up is Gordon Thomas. He's looking for hit number 5 in this one right here.
Man, he's making a lot of noise in this one. He's feeling really locked in at the plate right now. We used to have a saying in the dugout, anybody could get 2. There ain't too many guys hitting north of 2 bombs in the game in the big leagues.
On a line, that's a base hit. Boy, and they have not been able to get him out. This is now a 5-hit ball game for him here, and those don't come along every day. At the plate now, Mark Broussard, as he'll take a look at a high strike that time. It's 0-1. He comes into this appearance in the midst of a 1-for-4 day. And boy, big problems here to start this at-bat. It's 0-2 now.
Woo, that was an ugly swing. If I'm pitching right now, I'm throwing that same pitch again. That was ugly.
And the slider gets him swinging. 2 gone.
Classic slider down and away for the strikeout there. Not a whole lot to say about that pitch that hasn't been said a million times already. That's just a real tough pitch for a hitter to pick up out of a pitcher's hand, so they end up chasing when they're in protect mode.
In now, Ted Simmons, and it's grounded just foul down the line. He's got 1 hit in 4 at-bats. The 0-1 pitch. And a pitch takes off inside and gets away. Thomas is off of first with 2 away. Line drive to center field, and that's in there, base hit. So now they'll have 2 men in scoring position following the 2-out double.
Definitely tried to elevate the heater right there with 2 strikes, but caught way too much of the plate. Nice execution by the hitter.
Into the box, Jim Gant. And here's a ball hit in the air. And that will end up a foul ball. He comes into this appearance in the midst of a 1-for-4 day. From the belt, kicks and deals. Now a ball lined hard toward deep right field. Boy, and the shellacking continues as this is down for extra bases.
I mean, that had to feel good right there, Dan. That's his 3rd RBI of the game and extends his team's lead. They might have this one locked up.
Well, I'd say those are always big, those add-on insurance runs. Big RBI right there for a little bit more breathing room.
Standing in now, Jamie East, as he swings and grounds it toward the hole. And that'll get on through into right field for a base hit. And the runner at third will put the brakes on here as they didn't want to chance it even with 2 outs.
Oh boy, this is some serious bragging rights for the next couple weeks in the clubhouse. When a relief pitcher gets an AB and is able to capitalize with a big base hit, he's not going to let the boys hear the end of this one.
Number 21 enters from the bullpen to do the pitching. So now to the plate, Robin Yount. Oh, and he leaves the fastball up there. Mistaken location. He is going to pay for it dearly as that ball is sent over the wall. A home run. So a 3-run blast to straightaway left as this lead got even wider. This has been quite a hitting display from both sides. That's home run number 8 on the day.
Dan, they're absolutely not going to cover off the ball. I'm curious to get your take on this. I didn't find it to be the truth. I didn't mind hitting at night, but a lot of guys say they see the ball better during the day.
You know what's funny, D-Roll, is I preferred to pitch in night games as opposed to day games. I always thought it was advantage to the hitter, and so far that looks like it's the case in this one right here. They must be seeing the ball really well because they're just absolutely smoking the baseball right now.
And he takes strike 2. And now a right-hander up and throwing in the Baltimore bullpen. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Now a fastball here that'll wisely lay off, and it's 1-2. And he lays off it to even the count 2-2.
I know he missed with a fastball right there, but this guy's arsenal, you can't figure out what he's trying to do. He's got a lot of different directions he could go in right here.
Full count, 3-2. Now the payoff pitch home. And he lost him here on 3-2 as that pitch misses. It's ball 4.
Wow, all I know is these guys don't need any more help to get on base. Believe it or not, that's the first walk they've gotten. They've done all their damage the hard way. See if they can add to it here.
Next to hit, Don Money. First pitch of the AB now. Ball 1.
I wonder if that call not going his way right there has anything to do with walking the last guy. We all know umpires don't give you much on the corners if you're not throwing strikes consistently.
And here's his fastball for a called strike one, and he's hitting an even 90 on the gun. And that misses 2-1. And it's 2 balls and 2 strikes now. A runner on first with 2 away. Fastball didn't miss by much, and it's a full count now, 3-2.
3-2, 2 out, runner on first. Lots of possible outcomes on this pitch.
And he misses again, ball 4, and that's back-to-back guys now that have reached base via the base on balls.
Right about now, the manager's questioning his decision to bring this guy in. If you can't trust a reliever to throw strikes, you can't trust him at all. We'll see if he comes to get him sooner than later.
So they've batted around, and again, here is Cecil Cooper as he'll bat for the 2nd time in the inning. First pitch coming, here it is.
He struggled a bit coming out of the bullpen here, so he needed that strike. Maybe it settles him down a little bit.
Has a look, now the pitch. And low, it's a ball and a strike.
I'll tell you, it's a helpless feeling for a manager or a pitching coach when your pitchers are having a really hard time throwing strikes. What are you supposed to do other than keep trying new guys until someone starts attacking the zone?
In for strike 2.
Might have been taking all the way right there. That pitch couldn't have split the strike zone any better, and you can bet he wants that one back at the plate.
And strike 3 there as they'll finally work out of the inning as the side is retired. But the big blow of the inning comes right here, a 3-run home run. Last chance coming up for the Orioles. The Brewers lead this one 18-6.
I'ma show you how. Come on, hold it together now. Yeah.
Back to the top of the Oriole lineup now, and stepping in, John Lowe. He's 1 for 4 so far. First delivery to him. A ball and no strikes. And he looks at a changeup in there, 1-1.
1-1.
Softly hit down the line, and this will be no problem over at third, and there's the first out. A reminder not to touch that remote after we're through, as you'll see full highlights of the ball game this afternoon exclusively right here on the show. Now at the plate, Rich Dowell. 2 hits and 3 at-bats for him in this one. First offering on its way. Oh, and he just blows the fastball by him for strike 1. 1 out, nobody on. Swing and a miss, and he's in the hole 0-2 now. Sent in the air out to straightaway central. Thomas is there now, and he has it, 2 gone.
Up next for the Orioles, the first baseman, Eddie Murray.
Digging in next, Eddie Murray struck out in his last trip to the plate.
Yeah, he's got to put that one behind him, especially with runners in scoring position. Those punch-outs will stick with you a little longer.
No balls and a strike to count. Two out, nobody on. And he fouls this one off.
You're lucky if you get one pitch a night right down the middle. Cannot be late on that fastball.
Now this crowd of just over 21,000 are on their feet. Swing and a miss. He struck him out, and that'll do it here as the ball game is over.
Well, that wasn't exactly a nail-biter, but it's always nice when you can get an offensive explosion like that and save your closer for another day. A comfortable victory.
18-6 in this one today. The Milwaukee Brewers jumped out to an early lead in the first and never looked back. Pete Euclid pitches well enough to get the W. Scott McGregor struggled and gets the loss after giving up 6 earned. So that'll do it for us. For Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, Heidi Watney, and our entire crew, I'm Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more, make your way over to the new website, theshow.com.
Just letting it go. I'd have been wrong before, but the fact it wasn't that long ago. I even hit the bottom road, but that was just part of my growth. My heart's always broken, I guess I'm...
And you, sir, are you waiting to receive my limp penis? Now, get your hands off me.